Hey everybody, welcome to Monday, April 6th. This is your progression at home workout for the day. We're going to start today with our Grease the Groove practice. All right, remember Grease the Groove, the idea here is to just make sure that you stay moving throughout the entire day. It's an easy way to revolve your day around fitness. Remember, it doesn't necessarily have to be what we're prescribing either. All right, I'm picking things that I'm not seeing in the programming that we can address. But this is a really good methodology to use for pull-ups, push-ups, single leg squats, skill work and whatnot. So if you've really taken a liking to this, continue with it. If you are trying to figure out, gosh, how can I get better at skills during this time? Use Grease the Groove. Every 30 minutes, it should not be a max set, and this is what gets really hard for people. It should be 2 to 3 reps or whatever's appropriate for that movement that you can do perfectly without struggle. All right, you want to encourage success. So that's our goal today. Grease the Groove is going to be Contra Superman. It's going to be 12 reps, 6 on the left, 6 on the right. If you want to do extra, you can. If you want to do 12 on the left, 12 on the right. It's not a fast movement. It's a slow, controlled movement, as you'll see in the video next. That brings us to our mindset portion today. Today for our mindset, what we're trying to think about, like we talked about on Grease the Groove, is setting yourself up for success. If you know certain things are going to stop you from working out, plan for those things to happen to you, right? If you know you're going to have an appointment or could have a random appointment during this time, or somebody dropping in, or a family member needing something, or you having to take care of something, don't plan to work out during that time. Set your workouts up this week during a time you know you can work out, okay? Same thing with meal prepping, same thing with anything that you need to get done this week, right? Take care of yourself and make sure you plan the time to take care of yourself. Let's go ahead. Let's head into our warm-up. Today, your warm-up is going to be the following. We're just going to do 5 to 10 minutes of cardio today. All right, last week we were doing 7 to 12. This week we're backing it down to 5 to 10. But get out there and maybe make it a little bit more intense during that 5 to 10. See if you can push the pace just a little bit. If you have a run route you've developed, great. If you have another routine you've developed, fantastic. 5 to 10 minutes, personally, for one of my favorites, is a great amount of time to just have a dance party in your living room. So find 2 really good songs, or if you're into house music, find 1 really endless long song, and you're set for your warm-up. Just don't stop moving. After that, when you get done, you're going to go through 3 to 4 rounds of the following movements. 7 RDLs, 5 on the left, 5 on the right dumbbell hang cleans, and a 15-second overhead hold on the left and the right. Now, if you don't have a dumbbell, you have a slam ball or you have a kettlebell, this is an easy warm-up to change to that. If you have any questions about how to do that, message your favorite coach or reach out to me. We're online waiting for you 24/7 pretty much right now. So don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have questions about anything in these workouts that's being posted. So after you go through the 7 RDLs, the 5 dumbbell cleans on the left and the right, and the 15-second overhead hold on the left and the right, as you'll see in the video next, I want you to repeat that for about 3 to 4 rounds or until you feel warm. Let's go ahead. At this time, let's pause the video and let's get into our warm-up. Next up are the demos for all the warm-up movements. Feel free to watch those if you've got it or you've already decided on a warm-up that you're doing. Great. Go ahead and pause the video and let's warm it up. And welcome back from the warm-up. Now it's time for our strength portion. Today we have the following for our strength work. This week we have 5 sets of 5 on the left, 5 on the right, floor press, and then 5 sets of 5 on the left, 5 on the right, bent over rows. Now this is meant to be a superset, so you'll do one right after the other. Now previous weeks we had been doing sets of 10 repetitions. This week we're backing off of that for just a little bit, but we're going to add in a little other twist to it. we're gonna do a tempo. So I'm gonna ask you to go 3 seconds on the way down on the floor press, and then 3 seconds on the way up. Essentially, this should make it really slow and controlled. Your goal weight-wise should just be something, you know, light, medium, or medium if you're feeling like you want a little bit more of a challenge. And you should be able to complete all the reps today. You'll notice the same tempo also on the bent over row today in the demo that I show next. Again, if you have a barbell, you can pretty much do all of today on a barbell as well. And if you have questions about how to modify or change that workout to make it work for a barbell, let me or one of the coaches know. We'd love to help. Go ahead, let's check out the demo videos here, and then we'll be back with our workout of the day. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Welcome back from the strength portion, folks. And now it's time for our workout of the day. All right, today we have a really fun one in store. We have a descending interval ladder, essentially. So today's workout of the day is the following. You have a 4-minute AMRAP, rest a minute. A 3-minute AMRAP, rest a minute. A 2-minute AMRAP, rest a minute. And then a 1-minute AMRAP to finish the workout today. Very different from what we did on Sunday, which was a long 40-minute workout. Today's gonna be intense. And before you even get into this, do a practice round or two of the movements I'm about to talk about, and really make sure that you have the right weights and you have the right mindset of intensity for this workout today. And when I say intensity, you can't be afraid of getting tired in 4 minutes. You should be trying to get as tired as you can in 4 minutes when you start the workout. So let's talk about the first 4 minutes. You're gonna have the following movements. During the first 4-minute AMRAP, you're gonna do 4 deadlifts, 8 hang power cleans, 12 push press, and 16 mountain climbers. Your goal is to, at a minimum, get through that 4 rounds. I think most of us could push it and get 6 rounds. Really try to get after it here, folks. Now, there's a bunch of different ways to do this, and obviously we all have different equipment and different amounts of weights that we can use out there. So be creative. Bottom line, like I said at the beginning, intensity is the key today. Who cares what you're deadlifting or how much you're deadlifting? Just make sure you're deadlifting. The hang power clean, make sure you're hanging over the weight or leaning forward to keep that weight close to your body. The push press, make sure we're thinking dip, drive, and press today. Keeping it controlled and a repeatable movement that you can do the whole time, rely on your legs. And then last but not least, the mountain climbers. Push it, push it, push it. There's nothing else to say about the mountain climbers. If mountain climbers aren't happening, high knee steps are fantastic. After that first 4-minute AMRAP, we're going to lose the mountain climbers. So after your 1-minute break, you're gonna do your 3-minute AMRAP. It's just gonna be 4 deadlifts, 8 hang power cleans, 12 push press. Rest a minute. We're gonna cut another movement. For your 2-minute AMRAP, it's gonna be 4 deadlifts, 8 hang power cleans. You can kind of hear the intensity in this just as we're losing those movements like, wow, I know I gotta push it now. You have to push it today to get a good workout. Otherwise, you're not gonna feel like you did much. So again, intensity is so key today. And then the last minute, the 1-minute AMRAP to end it is just deadlifts. You're gonna not stop for an entire minute. If you've already made it this far in the workout, which I know all of you will, do not stop deadlifting, but stay in control of your movement. Okay, imagine that even if you don't live in an apartment, imagine that you have like a neighbor below you, and if you're bashing your kettlebell or your weights or whatever on your floor, you're going to make that neighbor extremely angry and irritated with you during quarantine. So with that being said, non-stop deadlifting the entire minute. Watch out for leaning back too far. We just want to stand straight up in a neutral position with our core. All right, go ahead. Let's pause the video at this time or continue on and watch the demos coming up next so you can see all these movements. Again, if you have any questions about how to do one of these movements with the equipment that you have available to you at home, reach out to a coach or post online in the private CFP fitness group, and we'll make sure you have an answer right away. Go ahead, watch the demos, and then pause the video, and let's do this workout. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, folks, awesome work today on that workout. I hope you had a lot of fun on Monday with just that quick little set of intervals, descending interval ladder today. It definitely looked like a fun one on paper. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So with that being said, we will see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Monday, folks. Bye.